So what is Generation Z? Generation Z is the people that were born from the early 1990s to the present, and they're often described as internet savvy and the silent generation.
And Generation Z is us. Kidnapping was our topic that we chose, and kidnapping is the forceful taking of a child. And how does it usually happen? Kidnappers, they usually use physical force, tricks, or threats to get the child into the vehicle or where they want the child to go.
So who does this and who does this happen to? A vast majority of the kidnappers are men, and their victims are usually under 18 and female. So where does this happen? It usually happens in secluded areas like an empty parking lot or an empty street. Or it can also happen at your house, where a kidnapper might come to your house and try and convince you to, like, I don't know, go with them. Or it can also happen in public places like a park.
And why does this happen? Some kidnappers want ransom money. Some kidnappers want to cause sexual abuse to the child, and sometimes parents kidnap their kids. And then this is a graph of kidnapping, and as you can see, there are three types: family, non-family, and stereotypical/ransom. Family is when a divorced parent takes their child out of the custody of parent and takes them across like cities, states, or maybe the whole country for that child to live with. Non-family is like neighbors or strangers, somebody you don't even know. Stereotypical and ransom is just like the ones in the movies. Like, if you don't give me $10,000 by Friday night, they're gonna get it. And this is yearly in the U.S.
Here are some statistics. 258,000 kids and teens are being kidnapped each year, and there's of the 800,000 missing children each year.
And this usually happens between 3 and 4 p.m. because this is when children and teens are coming home from school, and their parents won't be home for a short period of time. And as they call kidnappers predators, they know this. And then runaways are more in danger because they're without a guardian and they're by themselves. And they usually are only gone for a couple of days, and it usually happens when there's issues at home, and usually they only last 2 days because they're not with someone they know, or they don't have their special needs, like they don't have medicine, their proper food and water.
Amber Alert is a kidnapping alert system that sends out instant messages to all 50 states, and it sends messages to organizations or the police.
And it's called Amber Alert because this girl, Amber, she was 9 years old. She was kidnapped, thrown into a plastic garbage bag, thrown into a swamp, and died because she died of suffocation. And these are just some organizations that we called. And if you have any more any questions that you would like to ask, these are just some ones we would recommend.
And here's some more, and that's national.
This is national.
And one.
Thank you for watching. Is there any questions?
I have a question for you. The Generation Zers, you guys, are onto Facebook